I exposed a famous TikToker for buying C3PO. I don't know who the TikToker is, but that's his name. Damn. Subscribe to Jidion.
Is thinking that he was cheating on her. So she goes through his phone. This man was on Telegram buying CP. Which package are you interested in? And
You got a girl. Like, bro, how how weird in the head do you have to be to have a significant other and still think of this shit, bro? Like, that's... What the fuck?
what's your budget? He said CP $25 max. His girlfriend saw videos of babies being brutalized.
Did you rate those videos of 12 girls?
I guess my hand was on my like the whole time. I'm just going through it.
I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but I think that everyone involved is a clown.
His boyfriends are defending him. It's gonna be hard to mog your way out of this. Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? So,
Fuck. Oh, shit. The fuck did I just do?
it has been a crazy 40.
I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck did he just say? Nah. Bury him under the jail. Bury him under the jail.
8 hours. Your boy has just caught a huge looks maxing YouTuber by the name of Hullo. It's sad when I go over what he did. You're gonna be like, why is he gaining followers? But he's at 347,000 followers right now. But let me tell you guys what he did. So he's a looks maxer, right? So he's kind of like a clavicular in all of them, where they're doing all this stuff, like they optimize your looks and whatnot, yada, yada, yada. But now let's go over everything, okay? So this is what he did. Hullo, he has a girlfriend, right? And his girlfriend was thinking that he was cheating on her. So she goes through his phone, and in all honesty, it's sad to say, but it actually would have been better if he had just been cheating on her. But when she goes over his phone, she finds the worst possible thing. This man was on Telegram buying CSAM, child sexual abuse material, or you guys might know it as called CP. Not only was he buying it, but he was bargaining. Like he was bartering. Like he was like, yo, let me get it for 25. Like literally at one of the things, so you're gonna be
Like, it's a fucking flea market, bro. Like, and this motherfucker has 300-something thousand fucking followers. That's insane.
seeing people in my chat saying 25 max. In one of the screenshots, he tells the CSAM supplier, yo, he was like, I'm selling it for like $50. And this man Hullo was like, 25 max. And now it's become a meme. It became so much of a meme that this donut, this is what really made me want to go after him, is this donut freaking 5x5. He's making memes about it.
He's bro, and TikTok's not taking this shit down, bro? What? They're not taking this shit down? Like, that's fucking
He's making memes
insane.
about it himself. Absolutely disgusting behavior, subhuman activity, man. And the whole reason why he's trying to do it like this is because he wants to water this down. He wants to make the situation not seem like it's that big of a deal. He was also going around spreading false information. This man and his fans, let me show you guys this real quick. This was his girlfriend, now his ex-girlfriend. This is one of the videos that she had posted. So he posted saying, no stress, there's always two sides to a story. This is Hullo talking. Coincident that she's overly pushing, trying to get this out on social media after us separating. Easiest way to spread misleading information is online. Therefore, I will release with a video on my behalf. With time, the truth will reveal itself. So
you're trying to make it seem you gonna victim blame her because she caught you doing some shit, so now you want to fucking victim blame her. That's yeah, bro.
He's over here alluding to the fact that she was lying on him, that she wasn't telling the truth and everything, that this is all fake. And this right here is this is a phone call where he was calling her crying, right? I heard the full phone call. She hasn't released the full thing, but this man was in here crying, asking her to forgive him. He knows how messed up he is and stuff like that. So first, I'm gonna show you guys the first evidence before we really get into it, right? So before we even continue, so YouTube's not on my ass and say, because you have to show police presence. YouTube, this is us at the police station making a report. This is an off.
I see this picture. I remember seeing this picture or this video, and I didn't know exactly what the situation was, but now, okay, now I get it.
Officer right here. This was in Sarasota, Florida. This is us at the police station making another police report. So here, I'm gonna just play this out so YouTube can get off my ass.
All right, chat, who am I here with today?
Via.
And where are we right now?
Sure.
And you are whose ex?
Hullo's.
All right, so y'all, everything was...
Chat, that is a police officer back there, right? And this is the county sheriff's office, Sarasota Sheriff's Office, all right?
And you are whose ex?
Hullo's.
All right, so y'all, everything was real. I just put that in my Discord to meet him. We just got done talking to him. We admitted to everything, and it's even worse than we thought. So everything's given over to police. They're doing a thorough investigation of this, and we should be seeing some charges soon. But it's all legit.
Even
No hate
worse than we thought. That's
all
crazy.
legit. She did everything. She even went to the cops first, so she did everything right, man. So no hate to her. She's doing the right thing. Get mogged.
Shout out Alex, man. Now, let's continue. So she outs him. This man, Hullo, to protect his career, was out here pretty much insinuating that she's lying, that she's putting this out there because they broke up. The reason why they broke up was because she saw the stuff that he liked to buy. Now, this is an exclusive. This is just one of the Telegram messages that he was talking to. Just one. This is just one of the Telegram messages that he was talking to. All right, chat? So let's go over this. So, as you guys can see first, he messaged first. He said hi.
Like, what do you gotta be doing with your life, bro? This is what you're doing. This is what you're going out and seeking, bro. Like, that's just fucking insane.
This is what the trader said.
The fact that he texted first is
CP,
crazy.
teens, and all group links available. Which package are you interested and what's your budget? He said CP, $25 max. So that's where the meme comes from, y'all. That's where the meme comes from. But there's more. There's more. There's way more other, like, stuff that I can't even have on my freaking computer and stuff that I'm not going to show you guys. But this is the PG version, okay? So let's continue.
The PG
I
version.
get a quality CP mega link with large good files of 2500 HD vid files. Okay, cool. How would you like payment? So this man is over here telling this person that he wants to get a link for 2500 videos. 2500 HD quality videos, chat.
That's a crazy fucking number. What? Bro, like, how do you... That's... Bro, it's gotta be, like, 2 terabytes of file. A terabyte or 2 terabytes of shit, bro. Like, why... What the fuck is his name?
This man right here, the mogger himself. And he's still posting, like, you know, This situation is not a big deal.
And this motherfucker's making jokes about it.
2,500 videos. 2,500. Okay, cool. How would you like payment? Razer Gold gift card or Chime Good? I haven't used either. Do you have Cash App, Bitcoin, or Venmo, PayPal? So he's asking for ways to get this money through. They were telling him to buy like a Razer gift card or whatever. Da 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 da. So he's going through it. Yes, yes, yes. And this is his now ex on his phone recording this, right? Okay, they said payment received. Hold as I get the mega links from my mega links website. And this man said okay with an exclamation point. He was excited. This man was excited to get 2,500 videos of children being brutalized. This is the dude that you guys are making memes of, saying Chad does what Chad wants and stuff like that. And Chad, this man has a 10-year-old sister and he has a 1-year-old sister. We need to have them do a forensic investigation on those children, bro. He has a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old sister. But let's continue.
Like, how are his, like, he clearly doesn't live with his parents, because there's no way his parents are okay with the shit that he's doing. Like, how have his parents not fucking stepped in and gotten him fucking arrested yet?
And then, sure, just hold for like 10 minutes. So, he was getting antsy, and he double texted, and he was like, ready? Almost. He was like, okay. Then they said, I don't know how we'll fix this. The mega links that goes for 25 has gone expired. The only remaining mega links are of large files of 10,000 plus HD videos files and goes for $55. Will you add $20 and I do 45 in this case, and I sent you 2 mega links, each with 5,000 HD videos each
Five?
right now. But, you know, he just wants a quickie. So he said, can we just do a cheap pack? You can keep the rest. I don't need that much.
It just keeps getting worse and fucking worse, bro.
This man says, I don't need that much. I wish we could do so, but now the remaining mega links are of the large files. The ones with the smaller files expired. So they're probably just scamming him right here, just trying to get a little bit more money out of him. And he said, I don't have any more. So he didn't have any more money to give.
Whoever this is that's fucking got these links should be fucking buried under the jet. If you're doing anything like this, you should be buried under the fucking prison of your nearest, the nearest prison you should go there, and you have to be buried underneath alive.
Yeah.
Like, what? You have to be a fucking... This is subhuman shit. This makes you not human again. Like, not human anymore. The fact that you can watch this shit in a manner like that is crazy. It's fucking insane, bro. Like, you're literally just evil. That's literally what it is. You're just evil as fuck.
I'm the one selling. I always stalk them in a mega link. So that's how they usually trade this stuff, is through mega link. Then we'll go down. He was in a bunch of other group chats. Here's another person that he was buying from. As you guys can see, this is two traders that he was buying from, at least that we can show you guys right now. He said hi, they said hi, CP content available, and he says how much? $20 for videos, $30 for mega links, da 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 da. And he decided to do $20. So I guess 25 isn't the max. We'll do 22. So what is your budget? And then he was like, where can I pay? And he decided to pay through PayPal. Now I don't want to leak the email addresses and mess up the case or nothing. So all I'll let you know is this dummy sent proof that he paid through PayPal. He literally sent the screenshot. So there's a documented trail of him buying CSAM. A documented trail. And you got people out here defending him.
That's even better. Because hopefully they can give... Now that there's a trail of that shit, hopefully they can give him even more fucking time.
All this and stuff. And there's a way more graphic one, y'all. His girlfriend saw videos of babies being brutalized.
Fuck that. I'm not gonna say my opinion, but life in jail. Cool.
And not only that,
Not a life sentence. Life in jail. You have to spend the rest of your life in jail. My opinion's a lot. I don't think that is even remotely enough, but we'll go with that for now.
she saw in his search bar, he was trying to find videos of animals being harmed.
So not are you subhuman enough to watch humans, children, babies, animals.
Animals being harmed. And you know what's crazy? They just bought a kitten. He was trying to find videos of animals being harmed. And he just bought a kitten, and when we were over at his house, he still has that kitten there. I'm gonna continue because I don't want anybody saying, "Oh, you guys are just doing this for
That's
clout." I'm
fucking
obviously not gonna put the case number, but this right here is the police report. So we have a police report filed on hand. Now let's continue even further, right? So I found out about this. I found out about all this situation, and I saw that there was screenshots going around of like his girlfriend saying, "Oh, I'm gonna set you up and stuff." But just looking at the screenshots, you could tell that they were obviously fake. But this monster was going on his page, reposting anything that made him look good. He was reposting that stuff. He was reposting it. If it made him look good or it made her look like she was doing this
Of course, it's good PR for him.
disingenuously, he was reposting that. When I went through his phone chat, you know what I saw? I saw a
There's no
note
PR
folder
that you
where
can
it said
have to
defamation.
save you from
and
this
in the
shit.
note folder, he said, I can either threaten to sue her for defamation, or I could just send her a cease and desist. So he's scheming up ways to silence her, right? He was scheming up ways to silence her. So let's continue further. In my Discord, I wanted to get in touch with his ex. I wanted to get in touch with the girlfriend. She had all of the evidence. She had everything. I needed to get in touch with her. So I put out there, if any of y'all know about this Hullo getting exposed situation, do any of y'all know his girl's IG? She's the one who exposed him. Please let me know in general chat, right? So I'm trying my best to get in touch with her, but then I realized if he knows that I'm getting in touch with her, it's gonna scare him. It's gonna scare him. So I played 4D chess. I was like, at everybody, it's a nothing burger. It's fake. I knew he was gonna see me prying into this, trying to get in contact. So I was like, you know what? I don't want him knowing what I'm doing. I don't want him to know my next move. I don't want him to know that I'm coming. So I just put out there, it's a nothing burger, it's fake, yada, yada, yada. I put this as bait, right? I put this as bait, and chat, I'm not gonna even lie. I did not think the bait would be that good, but let me show you guys this. This is how good the bait was. The bait was so good, he posted this on his own story on TikTok.
Bro said, see, even Jidion knows it's fake.
I was 25 steps ahead. When I saw he posted this, I knew that we were in. And I let the victim know. I let her know. I was like, hey, you know, I have to do this because I don't want him knowing I'm on his trail. Just know that once we expose him, it's going to be okay. So she did get some flack for me posting that, and I'll show you guys. and people were calling her out of her name. Like this dude specifically, right? Look. So that's his girlfriend. Okay, I did not say that. They just edited that, right? But the bait worked. They were posting saying he's innocent, da-da-da-da-da. And also, I have screenshots of people close to Hullo talking about the Discord as well. And I also know for a fact his manager, Hullo's manager, is the person who told Hullo to make the 5x5 TikTok, this one right here. So his manager, who I will be outing later,
Another subhuman,
is purposely telling his client to make jokes about him buying CSAM. That $25 he spent $25 to watch and jack off to children's innocence being taken away. And he knows he did that, yet he posted this meme. His manager know he did that, yet he posted this meme. I want you guys to think about it like that. $20 to watch children's innocence be taken away. We continue. So at this point, I saw he had taken the bait. I found out about this whole situation on Sunday. Monday at 5 a.m., I was on a flight to Tampa to go meet up with him. Me, Alex, and my filmer. We flew to Tampa. I don't know if he wants his name to be out there, but luckily, Liv had a friend who used to be friends with Hullo, but after finding out this, he cut off all communication with Hullo. And they picked us up at the airport, and we went straight over to Hullo's house, right? We go over to his house, we knock, he opens the door, he sees me and Alex.
shit.
I shit you not, like I saw like the life leave his face.
Oh shit, Jidion's here. Fuck, that's not good. Like, Jidion, what are you doing here?
And the bait worked perfectly. I told him, I said, hey man, I saw you posted what I said on Discord. Obviously, you know, I'm on your side of this, but I want to get more of your side to this, man. I was like, my word has a lot of value. You see how people are seeing what I say. Is it okay we have a conversation? He invited us into his house.
Get his ass.
And we told him, hey, we're just recording for our safety, so you can't say that we hurt you, and you can't say that you can't say that we hurt you, and we can't say that you hurt us. So he knew that we were recording the whole time. We have a 2+ hour long interview with Hullo. 2+ hours, right? I'm not gonna reveal everything, but what I will reveal is his ex-girlfriend did an amazing job. By that night, she reported everything to the police that night, to where they got his phone the same day. So the police have his
fucking ex-girlfriend.
phone. Not only do they have his phone, but he confessed everything to the police. He made I can't tell you who told me, but he made very, very, very damning admissions to the police themselves, right? What we wanted to do was we just wanted to find out if I could see him being egotistical and keeping some CSAM left over, right? And we also we didn't know if he still had his phone or not, because his ex told us that he was texting her from the same number. But we found out that all he did was he just transferred the number to a new phone after the police had took his other phone. We're gonna get into our interview with him, because we had a long interview with him, 2+ hours, that we will be releasing soon. But first thing first is, a lot of people haven't seen this. We had to go in with our phone. We couldn't go in with the camera And literally, he knew we were recording. This isn't no hidden camera or nothing. We just placed the camera right in front of him. So this is me and Alex talking to him. Shout out to Predator Poachers for collabing with us on this operation. Listen to what he admits to. You guys can defend him all you want. You guys can make all the memes and jokes and all that. But keep in mind, this man has a 10-year-old sister and an infant sister as well. And listen to what he admitted.
Like that you saw?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I guess.
Okay. So I'm just gonna ask you straight up because you've been straight up with us. You're gonna be straight up with this too. Did you masturbate to those videos of the 12-year-olds? Or was your hand rubbing your penis at the time that was being
It was
watched?
just, I guess my hand was on my dick like the whole time. I'm just.
Masturbating. I'm not proud of you.
That he bought those videos. He admitted that he knew
I'd
what
rather
CP
not
was
listen to that.
the whole time. He also admitted that he bought those for his own sexual gratification. He bought it for his own sexual gratification. And this is a very disgusting and alarming situation. But what's even more disgusting is like what I'm seeing is there's looks maxers, and I hope this person is watching my stream right now, because somebody's gonna do an interview with him soon, right? Somebody's gonna be doing an interview with him soon in the looks maxing community, and they want to quote unquote get his side of the story. I just want to do what you did, Jidion. I want to get his side of the story. There is no his side of the story. He's admitted to everything. So if you let this monster go on your platform and lie, saying that all this is made up, this and that, you're protecting a predator. Am I lying, chat? And keep in mind, this person, this individual, he seen all of these videos and he knows about all of this stuff. Right? And this individual is over here talking about different things where, like, he's talking about different things about how, even when I quote unquote said he was innocent, this individual was saying, Hullo shouldn't go anywhere near Jidion. That's career suicide. So this individual is also trying to help him navigate his career. I just want to put that out there, man. What do you guys think? Do you think if somebody knowingly knows that the person they're going to interview is...
You're just as damned as they are. If you have somebody on a talk show or a podcast and you're influential or you have a large following and you know that they're guilty and you let them come onto your show and you let them say, oh, that's all a lie, I never admitted anything to the police, you are just as damned as they are, and you're just as evil and twisted.
Not only buying this stuff but viewing it for sexual pleasure. Do you guys think if they platform them to let them lie to their audience, do y'all think that's wrong? If you do platform him, press him on the facts. Don't give him some softball interview and let him skirt around. No, press him on the facts. Because
pull receipts
this
up in front of
dude's
his
manager is scum as well, where he's trying to... The thing is the Looks Max community is trying to protect him because they know how bad it makes everybody else look. When this situation is a
I feel like it would be a better for the community that if you all know that he's guilty, so everyone come out and condemn, and not condemn him, but everybody come out and expose him and not support him all at once in the same community would boost the community a lot more than defending him.
isolated
To keep your self-image.
incident. If you leave it isolated, they're looking at this as like, damn, if he goes down, it's gonna make the rest of us look bad. F no. If he goes down, he goes down. Why are you worried about the collective when this has nothing to do about the collective? This is a
I mean, there's probably reasons they're defending him. They're probably just like him, so it's like, I feel like if you're willing to die on that hill for him, you're on the same hill as he is.
The crazy thing about it is all these TikTokers that are making TikToks and edits and stuff about this situation in favor for him.
That's fucking disgusting too. Making a fucking edit for this dude is actually horrendous. Holy shit.
I go on their page and they have no profile pic. They have no videos of their actual face. You know, they're all hidden. And I had to hit him with the Uno reverse. This dude's fans are saying, oh, this is AI generated. Yo, okay, in all honesty, chat, let's be honest. Who mogged who? I'm gonna be real, chat. I think I mogged. Now, this is where the situation gets even more weird. We had dudes like this. Loud,
Somebody
proud,
said
and
Melon
long.
and mogged.
Wrong. Listen to this. Jidion is low-key spineless.
Is it just me, or was fucking Jidion way too cool with Hullo, man? Like, after all the stuff that he did, and, you know, after getting exposed for it in person, the energy was not there in person. He treated him, like, way too, like, nicely. I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but I think that everyone involved is a fucking clown.
Wow, I think everybody involved is a...
How are you gonna blame fucking Jidion? Yo, people just people want a reason to be fucking heard. Like, bro, keep your fucking opinion to yourself.
effing clown.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
This dude is a genius. Yo, you know what's... Is that light? Or that's L. Wow, bro, his profile pic is L. You would think him watching a show about detectives catching criminals, he would have just like a little bit of knowledge about this. I mean, your profile pic is L, but you know, I guess he has no comprehension. And then in his comment section, people were literally telling him why I do it the way I do it. And he just ignores all those and likes the comments that are on his side. And you see how spread out his likes are? So this particular dude, I DM'd him before I made a TikTok responding to his, and this is what I had to say. I said,
yeah, so I didn't cuss out Hullo and slap him in the face because I actually want to get a confession so that way the cops can use it so you can actually go to jail. But, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. I just wanted to give you a reason, you know. I actually...
Yeah, because he beats his ass and what? Then he tries to, then instead of confessing, he fucking gets Jidion on assault. Like, people are just fucking idiots, bro. People just
want justice to happen, not just to get clicks.
and then this is what he had to respond with.
My opinion on this kind of stuff is like, and thank you for, I suppose, for reaching out and like clarifying, but I genuinely don't have like a ton of respect for this type of content because usually like the people that you're dealing with are like sick, depraved people, and I think like showing them any sort of like respect kind of like takes away from like the victims that, you know, from the child stuff that they're consuming, right? I get like the argument that there could be a positive, like possible positive output to like what you're doing, right? Because
like, bro, just shut the fuck up. You're just yapping the yap at this point. Bro likes to hear himself talk.
Away, right? But I just think it's too contenty, man. I get that what you are doing may be like a net positive. But it's just the execution, bro. I'm not a fan of it. I appreciate you reaching out, though.
So this is how smart the dude with the L profile pic is. By his logic, you being nice to a criminal, so he also thinks detectives are spineless and clowns. When you're nice to the criminal to get a confession out of them, you discredit the victims of the crime and the children. You know, like, I get it's a net positive that, you know, you're gonna get them arrested. I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of how the law actually works. I'm just not a fan of how, you know, cops do their jobs. I'm not a fan. I don't get it. I like that. Okay? This is what you should have did, Jidion, okay? You should have just slapped him. Give him 3 hard slaps for like his CP, then posted it and cussed him out. And bro, that would have been so based. You would have been mogging all over him, and he would have learned his lesson, and the kids would have been safer, bro. But no, man, This you being nice and getting them to actually confess to everything? Yuck! Ugh! So, this is what I had to say next.
Yeah, man, your opinion's definitely so valid, man. You know, it's like whenever a police officer interrogates the criminal and, like, they're cordial and nice to them to get them to actually talk about the crime. So I'm guessing you have a problem with police, you know, being cordial and nice to criminals, man, you know. Actually, we just the other day, a dude that we caught just got sentenced to 40 years. Yeah, man, you know, I
W fucking Jidion.
get what you mean. It's too contenty. You know, also another dude that we caught, he was actually doing something to a real 8-year-old girl. But yeah, man, too contenty, you know. And he's about to face life in prison.
Good.
But you know, I was too nice.
W
to him.
fucking Jidion
I got
again.
him to confess to everything, and now he's gonna be spending the rest of his life in prison because of all the charges that are on him. So you know what, man, you definitely know what you're talking about. You definitely know what you're doing. If you can, just link me any catches you've done. Your opinion's totally valid, and yeah, man, great job.
And then he said, genuinely, I've been getting a lot of weird DMs and stuff. I just want to be left alone. When I said that I was going to make a stitch to it. And I said, you want to be left alone, yet publicly talk about it. Makes sense. And he says, I can make an opinionated video and stuff. And you're such a big creator. I've been getting dogpiled in DM. Shit, bro. I've been getting mogged on, bro. You're comment mogging me. You're like mogging me. You're view mogging me. You know what? You're just like yogging me. I'm L. You're like yogging me. You killed me, bro. You literally killed me. Spoiler alert. Then he has this to say.
I mean, dude, if this is like a formal request of like asking me to take it down, right? Like, I mean, I don't really want to. Like, you know, my videos usually don't have that much views. But if like the insinuation is that if I leave it up, you're gonna like make a stitch, which would like subsequently lead to people, like more people like harassing me and shit, and like telling me to like, you know, yeah. So, I mean, if you really want me to take it down like really badly, sure. Yeah, that's all.
But like, that's my most viewed video, dude. Like, you're really gonna make me take it down? Like, come on, dude. That's so fucked up.
Gotta say, man.
That's all I gotta say, man. Bro, man, you already view mogged me. Let me have my dog shit take. Please, bro. I know my takes are dog shit, and like, you know, I don't
Like, just let me have my shitty opinions on the internet in peace, please.
get that much interaction on my videos, bro. Let me have it. Please. Please. This is where the situation gets even worse, man. His boyfriends are defending him. There's this dude named Not Jeff Mack. He says, as a former defense lawyer and someone who has faced allegations before, I know the importance of waiting to hear both sides.
Yes, these are all alleged.
Stop judging as if you know someone's
Everything is alleged.
life and let the facts come to light. Filming an interview with K. Shami tonight that will be posted later. This will go into depth about Mason's true story. Like I said, his boyfriends are on the defense. They're trying to get his side of the story out so badly. You're fucked. Mason, you are fucked. You are a sick individual. And this isn't gonna be a probation charge because you have priors. You're on probation. So
What?
not only are
And
you
you're
on
on probation and you're doing shit like-
but you're doing this as well? It's gonna be hard to mog your way out of this. And I know you thought you deleted everything before the cops took your phone. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. So, that is the end of my TED Talk. That is the situation, man.
Holy shit. That was a fucking wild video. W fucking Jidion though for making sure he did it correctly instead of, you know, doing what that jackass wanted him to do. Like, you go fucking catch people then. If you want fucking these videos done a certain way, you go fucking do it. I'm doing it the way I do it. And like he said, he got one dude life in prison and one dude's facing 40 years. Like, motherfuckers just hate to hate, though. Like, that's all it is. Or you're always gonna have a fucking hater. And Jidion's doing fucking good work, and this motherfucker still got a problem with it. But yeah, that motherfucker deserves a life sentence times 1,000, times a million. I don't fucking know. Dude, he doesn't even, I don't know. That's crazy, the fact that he admitted it and people still are defending him. That's fucking insane. Jidion. It's a continuation from yesterday's React, where we reacted to a TikToker named Hullo, or Hullo? Hullo? I don't know. But dude is an absolute fucking slimy piece of shit, scum of the earth, the worst person you can fucking find in the world. This is him. Basically, basic rundown of what happened in the first video with him is girlfriend thought he was cheating, went through his phone, found C3PO in his phone. He had massive amounts of it. So Jidion got in contact with the ex. They went to the police. They did whatever. And then Jidion did an interview. They have like a whole interview on his channel. Y'all could go watch that if y'all want. Just personally can't watch it just because I don't want to hear that motherfucker say some things, because that shit was already irritating enough yesterday. But yeah, and basically there's still people on the internet that defend this fucking dude. So we about to see, these are the police reports, I'm pretty sure. This is all like the information from the police reports. So, alright. Jidion, I cried reading the Hullo files. Pure evil. Let's get into it.
Of a female child between the age of 8 to 10 years old. The female child...
Starting off with a fucking crazy ass fucking line.
Child is on her back with her knees bent to her elbows. Her wrists are tied to her ankles. The female child is screaming and crying through the duration of the video. The Hullo situation is much worse than any of you guys could possibly realize. And I want to make this video so that way there's no shred of, doubt. There's no shred of compassion. There's no shred of anything for this man, because this man is literally the epitome of evil. Because we're going to be reading the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office description of the videos found in his phone. And I have to warn you, these videos are traumatizing. It is very descriptive. Nothing's going to be shown, obviously, but we will be reading it. If you don't think you can handle it, which is totally fine if you can't, just please leave a like on the video before you leave. I want this to be known to everybody.
I'm not. We definitely gonna like this shit.
Because
Jidion.
this man is 18 years old, and there's people going around being like, wow, does an 18-year-old really deserve to get his life ruined over this? Like,
we're fucking kidding, right? We're kidding. Like, there's no way that this is the way that fucking people think nowadays. It's just, we're ruining this kid's life because, oh, he did a bad thing. Okay.
Let me show you an example of one tweet. He's in high school. How are you going to get him in trouble for liking?
This cracker was born in 2007. Most of the girls he went to school with are still in school. No clue how anyone can justify getting this guy in trouble for liking girls a couple years younger. Oh, 6 years old. 8 years old is not a couple years fucking younger. Yo, people, there's too many fucking just openly pedophilic people in the world on
Girls a
social
couple
media.
years
People are
younger.
just openly just give thoughts that are just like, what's on your computer?
The girls, not the babies that we're gonna be reading in this affidavit. The youngest is 6 years old. So you guys have been warned. Trigger warning, this is going to be a very disturbing video. I am not monetizing this video at all. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's read this. So this is the first affidavit. This is the narrative and everything that the detective used. So it's going to be pretty much just telling the whole story, okay? So it says, on April 30th, 2026, the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office met with Livia, that's his ex-girlfriend, in reference to a dispute she wanted to report that had taken place with her boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, Mason Hull. Livia advised she and Hull had been in a romantic relationship for approximately 8 months. Over the past several weeks, she stated that she had an indication that he had been cheating on her. On the morning of April 30th, 2026, she decided to go through Hull's phone while he was sleeping. She advised while looking through his phone, she found an application on the device, Telegram, which appeared to have been recently used. Inside the Telegram application, Livia advised she discovered several chat messages where Hullo is communicating with several different people. The content of these messages include dialogue where Mason is sending a confirmation of payment in exchange for child CSAM material. Your affiant, that's the detective, was contacted after Livia made the report and was made aware of the incident. Your affiant contacted and set up an interview with her the same day. Your affiant met up with her on April 30th, 2026. So same day, the Sarasota County's office did a great job. Livia agreed to participate in a controlled phone call with Mason. So they wanted to get him confessing on a phone call in one of their interrogation rooms. Mason answered Livia's phone call, but was hesitant to speak. He stated he was unsure if she was truly alone and if it was being recorded. He did tell her that he had already spoken with her earlier in the day about the conversation and did not want to speak about it again over the phone. Your affiant responded to Mason's residence. So the detectives went over to Mason's house and they conducted an interview. Mason answered the door and stated that he would speak to me regarding the incident. Mason was read his Miranda rights. He waived and agreed to speak with me. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can or will be used against you in court. He waived that right. He wanted to talk with them. The following is a summary of the interview and not verbatim. Mason advised that he had been using Telegram application on his cell phone to access child CSAM material. He stated he recently decided to try something new and sought out a different type of pornography.
Yo, he's making it seem like this is a fucking sport. Like he's picking a fucking, oh, I want to try a new sport today. Where's Dad's versus Predator when you need him, bro? This is somebody that just needs to be... I need to take a minute, because...
that was taboo. He stated that there were at least 2 separate occasions in which he spent money to be provided with links to access child CSAM material, sexual abuse material. When asked about the age range of the children involved, he stated the children were between the ages of 8 to 15 years old. That was in his own words, that the kids were 8 to 15, right? That's not an estimation on the people's end or anything. This is before they even seen any of this stuff. He said this on his own volition when he was read his rights, that they were between the ages of 8 to 15. Now, I'm going to give one more trigger warning. We are about to read the description of the videos. If you do not think you can handle it, please just hit the like button so that this video can be shared to others. Following the interview with Mason, his phone was seized the following day, May 1st, 2026. The Honorable Judge Brewer signed a search warrant for his phone, so they had enough probable cause for his phone. On the 5th, so May 5th, the forensics download of the device was completed. Your affiant reviewed the contents of the device. 15 videos of child sexual abuse material were located within the device, some of which are described below. There was a file name.
Alright, so before we get back into the video, like he said, viewers discretion advised. This is probably some real sensitive shit we're about to get into, so if y'all don't think you can handle it, depending on how much longer it is in the video, I'll have a timestamp down in the description, or I'll try to do it in the video, so that way you could skip ahead and you don't, but if it is the rest of the video and you don't think you can handle it, definitely, like he said, just leave a like, go over to his video, like his video as well, just try to get this shit out there as much as you can, because the situation's wild, and needs to be brought to light that people are still trying to defend this man.
Name F63.mp4 contained a 17-second video of a female child between the age of 8 to 10 years old. The female child is on her back with her knees bent to her elbows. Her wrists are tied to her ankles using a purple leather bondage device. The female child's genitalia is penetrated by an adult male through the duration of the video. This is what people are defending. This is what freaks like this is defending. And people like this freak, this is Jeff Mack, one of his friends, who drove all the way from Pennsylvania down to Florida to come be there for his friend, right?
Yeah, this motherfucker. Take him with him, bro. Take him the fuck with him, bro. Both these motherfuckers gotta go, bro. Anybody that thinks that this shit is blown out of proportion, okay, a lie, take them all, bro. Take them all.
Be there for his friend and have his back and have his side publicly. And this is what he's defending.
I chose to show compassion as someone the internet decided deserves none. So let me make something clear. I'm not saying wrongdoing is okay. I'm not saying someone shouldn't face consequences for their actions. And I'm not asking you to support anyone's bad behavior. But I also believe this. The easiest thing in the world is to love someone when they're doing really well. The hardest thing is showing compassion when they've completely fallen apart. Everyone says they believe in forgiveness until they're faced with someone who they think is unforgivable.
First day, right off.
What is there to have compassion about? Did he have compassion for the... Did he feel bad at all throughout that when he was watching that and being like, damn, this is really fucked up? Probably not. Probably not. But yet you want to sit here and defend your friend. Alright. Well, you and your friend can go to fucking jail together, because I don't know how you can even... Bro, if my man's ex-girlfriend came to me and said, yo, this is what I found on da-da-da's phone, whatever happens to you, gang, deservingly happens to you. Deservingly. Like, you would never see my face, hear from me. I would cut you off. I would probably even turn you to... I'd be the one to be like, yeah, we turning this motherfucker in. Yeah, like, this motherfucker needs to But
off the bat, after he admits everything, you just want to be there for him. That's just crazy to me. But that was just one video. There's more, sadly. The next file was called F71.mp4. It contains a 13-second video of a female child between the age of 6 and 8 years old. The female child is naked, laying on a bed, on her side. The female child's genitalia is being penetrated by the adult male. During the video, the female child at one point begins covering/grabbing her face and starts crying. We did a 2-hour-long interview with this man, and he admitted to us that he got sexual pleasure out of these videos. He got sexual pleasure out of a 6 and an 8-year-old girl being brutally violated. He paid for that. He paid to support that. But his boyfriends are defending him. F66.mp4 contains a 46-second video of a female child between the ages of 8 to 10 years old. The female child is laying on her back, only a pair of pink socks. At approximately 12 seconds into the video, a naked man gets onto the bed with the female, spreads her legs. The man inserts his genitalia into the female's genitalia and begins having intercourse. The female child is screaming and crying through the duration of the video. But this is your man's. This is your man. And this is only a description of 3 of the videos out of 15. Just 3.
15. Thank God we got people like fucking Jidion and these fucking people that actually want to fucking expose people like this. Because there's so many people that would just let him do this shit, bro, and not bat a fucking eye. Like, if it wasn't for motherfuckers like Jidion, Chris Hansen, Dad's Catching Predators, these motherfuckers would not have anybody to stop them. Like, you see it firsthand with a game like fucking Roblox, where kids are being sent messages by grown adults, grown men are getting these children to have meetups through your fucking game, And you ban the one motherfucker trying to stop it? What? Okay. And that's where it's like, you could tell that these companies, they don't give a fuck about who's playing our games. Who's playing Roblox and Moose? Kids. You'd think you would care a little bit more, huh? No, because you're a fucking scum company, and these companies don't give a fuck. Just like these big YouTubers, they don't give a fuck. So many YouTubers, if their man was doing this, how does it just so happen that Mr. Beast doesn't know that Chris was in it? Okay. But now that you got called out for it, now it's an issue. Like, that's the issue. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck until it gets into their, I'm going to take blame for it. To where motherfuckers like Jidion, you gotta have people like this now, where it's like, you gotta have people that have these followings that are willing to do good, because there's so many people that just aren't willing to say anything, because it's like, oh, well, that's not my problem. How's that not your fucking problem? If you know what's going on, how's that not your fucking problem? If you know it's happening, if you know it's happening and you allow it and say it's not wrong and you support whoever it is, you're just as guilty. W fucking Jidion, bro. Thank God there's people like him in the world that actually do shit like this and don't
Just
let these
3.
fuckers
Not
get
only
away
was
with
he
it.
getting sexual pleasure from those videos, but after he got exposed by his ex-girlfriend, he started spreading lies about her, saying that she set him up, saying that she faked screenshots and DMs. Who could even imagine to think of something so grotesque to throw on somebody? I got one more.
I can never hate somebody enough in the world to put these allegations on somebody. You cannot hate somebody so bad that you're like, I'm going to make you look like the worst subpar scum human of the world by using this against you. Nobody hates you that fucking much.
Thing, because when a predator is caught, it's never their first time, right? And I'm gonna have to preface this, what I'm about to say, as a big allegedly, a very big allegedly, but I would have no doubt in my mind that this is true. For privacy reasons, I'm gonna blur out the person who sent this DM to Alex, but this is what it says. A couple years back, when I lived across the street from him in Indiana, his cousin was probably around 1 or 2, and she told her mom that Mason touched her. Mason was, I'm pretty sure, 13 or 14. So this was only 5 to 4 years ago. We were friends and hung out all the time. The whole thing went down and never talked to him since. His mother tried to deny it and his aunt, but I don't think a 2-year-old would lie about that. There's other cases of him doing the same thing to other little girls as well, but they all kinds just decided to move to Florida one day and haven't talked to them since. Was insane seeing this whole thing pop up. Sick world we live in. You know, Mason has a 10-year-old sister. And you know what? You want to know how much I doubt his mother has taken her to any psychiatric or anywhere to find out if he touched her? I highly doubt. This wasn't just a lapse of
Because she don't give a fuck.
judgment. This man has been a monster, allegedly. And if anybody has any other stories, please let us know. But I just wanted to put the facts out here because I see so many of his boyfriends defending him on TikTok, making edits of him. It's absolutely disgusting. You're absolutely vile. And you absolutely will be exposed. Let's expose right now. Why you gotta be so silly, Hullo? You're a freak, bro. I saw you in my comments saying, free Hullo. What is wrong with you? Why? Do you have siblings? Imagine if he spent $25 to watch your sibling be brutalized. Would you be saying free him? You probably would. You probably would, looking at you. You're a freak. The whole lot of you. And there's a lot more. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this today. It's a sick world we live in, man. I just wanted to give you guys the fact of this case. The fact of this case is this man's a monster. And he currently, right now, is still in jail.
Good.
So thankfully, he's still in jail. I'll be keeping you guys updated. We are working hard on the video. We will get that released here soon. And without any further ado, I love you guys. Y'all, please be blessed. Please be safe. I know this video is a lot to put on people's mental, man. So I hope you guys are okay. I love you guys. Peace.
Nah, facts. That's a lot. But it's crazy that it's just like nobody in his circle thinks that it's horrendous that they're defending him for the shit that he's done, but hopefully they all get fucking sent somewhere. Cause and the fact that he's got siblings, bro, that makes it so much worse, bro. And the fact that his mom doesn't give a fuck, bro, and she probably knows that he's like this, and she just still lets it happen, it's like she needs to be looked into as well.